TK, and today here on TK's Arts and Craft Time with TK, I thought we could go under the sea and find a turtle. Okay? We're gonna go under the sea and we're gonna create a really fun and exciting art project. We're going to take bubble paper. We're going to take about four or five colors, and we are going to, and some construction paper, some scissors. I'll show you everything later, okay? But we are gonna have so much fun creating this. Trust me, this is really cool. So sit back, relax, and let's go. So kiddos, here's what you're going to need to make this wonderful turtles under the sea craft. Here's the bubble paper. You're gonna need glue. You're going to need a straw. And I'll show you later what we're gonna do with this straw. You're going to need scissors, black construction paper, three or more, doesn't matter, paintbrushes. You can have a lot if you want, but I use 3. Green paint, orange paint, yellow paint, and white paint. Okay? You're going to need some water. Now the water is only to clean off your brushes, okay? You don't want to mix colors on this one. Now what I did first was I took the bubble paper and I went ahead and said bye-bye to that one. And I ripped it in half like this. It doesn't have to be neat, as you see. I just ripped it to give myself 2 halves like this. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is take the scissors, like this, and cut in half. Now I have 2 halves, okay? Or 2 pieces, okay? Now all I'm gonna do is cut a circle, just like this. Easy peasy, right? Super easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ta-da! Bye-bye to the scrap. I can't use that one. Let's use a different one. Okay, I'll just cut this. Bye-bye to that one. And I'll make a circle again from this one. Remember, we're making 2 turtles, so we need 2 shells. The bubble paper is represented as the shell. You'll see. That's why this art project is so cool. You'll see. Okay, bye-bye to the scratch. And here you are, 2 shells. Now, I have the 2 shells, I have glue, and I have my black construction paper here. I'm going to glue both pieces of bubble paper onto the black construction paper with my glue, just like this. Watch. Perfect. 1. And this one, number 2. Glue very generously. We need a lot of glue. It's very important. We don't want our turtles to move. And 2, put the top back on the glue nicely. Bye-bye to the glue. And I'm going to press for about 7 seconds. And look, now our turtle shells are on nicely. Now, I've never seen a clear turtle, a clear turtle shell. So I'm going to paint it green. Let's paint our turtle shell green, just like this. This is perfect. Perfect. This outline in green. Now this helps me actually. If I outline it like this, then when I'm ready to paint the mane, I don't paint over it, right? We don't paint over it. If I outline it perfectly like this, it will work very nicely. Okay, now look, this is what I'm talking about. Now it's time to paint the shell in the middle. Now we outlined it, so now when we paint in the middle like this, we stay in the line, right? We stay in the circle. This is perfect. Watch. That's one. Oh, I see what I did here. I did like a double coating because light, I guess if I use dark green paint, you won't see it very well. The bubble paper, but it's okay, right? It's okay to see the bubble paper. We use our imaginations here at Doremi Learning Antics. Using our imagination is fun, isn't it, kiddos? Super fun. So I gave the first one about 2 coats, and the second turtle, I think I only did 1 coat. I'm not sure. Let's watch together. This is actually 1 coat of paint. Okay, there we are. Kiddos, I guess I did 1 coat of paint on the second one, and that's okay. Now, here, I took my second paintbrush and the orange paint. Now, I'm going to paint some kind of coral reef, things you find at the bottom of the ocean, right? Orange coral reefs. Watch. Now, there's no particular way to do this. There's no wrong way to do this. Or there's no right way to do this. Just use your imagination, kiddos. Just like TK's doing. Looks like I wanted to do 1 more here. Actually, a second coating of paint. So you can really see. Perfect. Now the orange paint is bye-bye, and now we have our yellow paint. Yes. Now, kiddo, we are going to paint the turtle's feet, his hands, and also his head. This is going to be super fun. First, I paint the arm. Now his foot. Do the same on the other side, like this. And his foot. Now his head. So cute. Now you really can't see this one, I'm sorry. My camera's angle was a little off, so you can't really see, but I'm doing the exact same thing I just did to the bottom turtle. I'm painting his head, his arms, and his feet. Just like this. being ever so careful not to paint the table. Kiddos, you should make sure you put some plastic down on the table as a tablecloth so you don't get paint on the table. Be very, very careful with paint. Sometimes it's very hard to clean if it gets on the table. So make sure you use newspaper or use plastic. Okay? Good job. And the last foot here for our second turtle. And we can't forget about the turtle's tail. Just like this. Ta-da! Okay, now I took a break from painting and I wanted to show you what we did here with the straw. Okay, this is a straw. Okay, and I'm just gonna cut it on the bottom just like this. Now, it's kind of hard to explain what I'm doing here, but I'm just making little cuts all the way around in a circle, just little cuts. And you'll see, I'll show you in a second. Watch, just little cuts like this. And then what I did was I flipped back. I used my pinky, I used my pinky, and I put my pinky inside the straw like this. And I folded back the cuts that I made. It almost looks like a flower print. Just like this. Each cut was folded back. Just like this, as you can see. Look. Ta-da! Super easy. Now I went back one more time with my green and I made some green coral reefs. We have the orange ones, as you can see, but I thought, we're under the sea now, so we should see many different colors of coral reef, just like this. Again, sorry you can't see the top of the paper, but I will show you at the end of this video what this craft actually looks like. The whole thing, the whole craft. Right now we can only see half of the paper, but I will show you the whole thing at the end, okay? So there we go. The green coral reef is finished and the orange coral reef is finished. Now I'm going to take the straw. Oh, actually, look, kiddos, look. I made bubbles. I took my white paint and I put the straw into the white paint and I just made bubbles. Because the straw is already a circle print, so all I did was put the straw into the white paint and I went around and made bubbles like this. Can you see? So cool. And then I turn it around on the part we cut, remember? The print that almost looks like a flower, or the cut that looks like a flower, and I put it into the green paint, and now I'm gonna go over the coral reef just like this with that print. Just to give it another, fun under the sea feeling. Ta-da! Now, I'm going to take my paintbrush and I'm going to turn my paintbrush around and I'm going to use the other side and I'm going to put some accent color, which is white, onto the orange coral reef. Just like this. Just to give it some kind of nice, transparent, fun look to it. And I did that with all the orange coral reef only. Just like that. Ta-da! Here you are, kiddos. the final product, the Under the Sea Turtle Arts and Craft project we did here at Doremi Learning Antics. It looks great. Yay! So kiddos, how cool was that, right? We took bubble paper and we painted it all green for the shell on our turtle. And then the cute little yellow head and his yellow hands and his yellow feet. It was great. It was so awesome. And we're going to continue doing projects like this in the future. But you have to continue to subscribe and tell all your friends about Doremi Learning Antics, okay? We're right here, right here. Tell everyone about Doremi Learning Antics, okay? So we can just continue to make videos just for the kiddo, okay? So we love you and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Hey!